Okay. Hopefully it goes smoothly this time around. Yes. So square sheet of paper. I'm going over this because I need you to master this process. It's very, very important. Let me use a blue paper. So go from left to right. Left to right, please. Open up. Fold from top to bottom and crease. Or bottom up and crease. Doesn't matter. Now open up and turn this to the other side. When you turn this to the other side, I want you to tilt it 90 degrees so that it's a kite shape. Fold from top to bottom. As if you want to make one diagonal crease. But you are not going to fold entirely. You're just going to fold half. Just half of it, like that. So once you do half of it this way, unfold, turn your paper to the other side, and push at the middle, like that. When you push out the middle, you get that the paper bounces up in a way. Now, hold this two like this. Hold this two together. Bring it together slowly so that you now have this cavity like this. I hope that I am slow enough. Now, you see this that we brought together, we're going to fold it inside in half like this. Fold it inside and crease. That's what I've done. So I folded it inside and creased. But I still have 1, 2, and 3 sides. So on each of the 3, I'm going to fold it down and inside. So 1, fold it in, 1, right? Then 2, and 3. Then you try to crease it properly. When you fold it in, try to crease it properly. When you turn it, you should have yourself a pyramid. Was that easy to pull off this time around? Okay, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. So this is the third one. So fold from right to left. Remember, right to left, from top now to bottom. Even from all of this, from just folding the pixels, the pyramid pixels, it is one step to another, getting into a flow. That's the idea. So first of all, 1 and 2. Yes. Open up, stay in the flow, turn your paper to the other side, and rotate 90 degrees this way. Yes, it's about 6 steps. It's about 6 steps. So from top here, fold down like this, and crease only half. Wait, halfway this way, just half. When I crease halfway, I open it back. I then flip my paper back and push it at the center so that it pops up. When it pops up, I take the 2 sides this way. I hold the 2 sides together, bring it in this way. And then I take this top here, I fold it in half to the center of the entire fold, the center, inside. Please, like this. Then I fold 1, 2, 3 sides inside so that I have some sort of triangle, like a triangular upside down triangle fold inside. So 1, okay, 2, 1, 2, and 3. Does anybody have at least 2 pixels, at least 2. Because I'm about to show you the next process. And this is the form, this is the really form process that I want to show you. Now, you've been able to pull this off. Okay, if you're able to pull this off, now look at all what I have. Please let me control the, give me a minute to control the whatever. Yes, I'm back. Now, please focus on what you have. Now, this is where, this is good for content creators. It's not just content creators. Anybody who does anything that has to do with creative thinking, you know, creative thinking, focus, mindfulness, and all of that. Now, I have a couple of this pixels here. The idea is if you can do at least from 8 to 10, I think it'll be great if you can do about 8 to 10. But the idea is to now think. Remember the flow process. There's a challenge in front of you. So these are just pixels. But what can I do with my pixels? You know, what can I execute with it? What can I get from this? I can arrange. You know, like the Legos. I don't know if you used Legos while growing up. You know, those little games where you can just. So if I add this way, 2 pixels together like this, it's something. What if I had another 2 like this? Okay. I can as well still add another 2. And I get this, you know. Okay. What other variation can I get? What if I add another something here? And then I add something just at the base or at the top here. And I add something on this side of it. And I add something here and here. In fact, if I can fold one more, I think I'm looking already at, I'm going to have a star.
That's a star.
Exactly.
Star already.
I'm going to try to fold one more.
5 points, 5 point star.
Pointed star, exactly. The star of
Five
David.
5 points, 5
Exactly.
pointed star.
Now, the beautiful thing about this is the more pixels that you have, the more that you can create. I remember while I was growing up, my parent got me this brick games, you know. Then there was no telephone, there was no internet, there was no social media and all of that. So the distraction for our parents then is to buy you certain toys that you just get involved with. And I think that it was really important in development of my cognition. And I don't have a child yet, but I'm not sure that if when I do, when I am distracted, I want to just give them the phone to watch a cartoon or something. I want to give them something to think about like this, you know, having folded it themselves, how many combinations can you put together? You know, the number of combinations that can be put together with this is unlimited. You understand? So as we're doing this gently, I'm sure that some of us are still making some more pixels. It's also a good time to state our assignment. So our assignment, in fact, is to make as many combinations as possible. So you take a picture of each combination that you are able to make and just see how many things can I create? How many combinations that can my mind, you know, create and bring out of all of this. The more pixels that you have, the more opportunities you'd have, the more possibilities you'd have to do more things. So I want to complete my star, which I think is really, really cool. Imagine that my table was not what's the color now? Green. Imagine it was white on a white platform. This would be a beautiful wall art, just this, just by putting all of these things together. Yes, finally, I have the star complete. But of course, maybe I don't even want to have a star. I can decide to take this out. If I take this out and I bring it here, and I take this and I bring it here, right? And yes, already I have another combination. I have another beautiful combination. I have another beautiful combination. I can bring this here and I can bring this here to have something else. You can see how much you can just think and just keep playing around with it. Keep playing around with it. But of course, to do this in itself, there has to be some sort of mindfulness. You have to be in tune, in the flow, and look at it and think, okay, what else can I come up with? So one of the mistakes that people do make when it comes to mindfulness is a state of emptying your mind. More than empty, it has little or nothing to do with emptying your mind. In fact, it's just being in the present, just focusing and creating solutions, which would involve you to observe, right? And you can just bring different solutions to problems, So with what I have now, I can decide to again change the patterns. Now, what if I bring the big ones? What if I decide to introduce the big ones? Could it give me something different? So if I pick a big one here, I think I have another big one. If I put another big one here, and if I can make another big one, okay, I have another big one here, and I can put another big one here. What does it give me? The ends of it is limitless. Is there anybody that has been able to do any combination whatsoever? Maybe 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, we'll need to, after this, because we might not be able to show our table. So we'll be expected to take pictures of whatever combinations that we're able to come up with, as many as possible. Just keep coming up with the combinations. I'm sure that with this, I can still do something. Let me see what I can do again. Okay. What if I have this? This is enough. This is the logo of certain companies. Some companies just come up with this and becomes a logo or something. So I can come down here and put this here, and come down here, put this here. Okay. What else? I put this here and I put this here. Do we understand the concept of this, of the pixels?
Yes, I think the smaller they are.
Yes, the smaller they are, the better.
Yes, the better.
The more flexible. The more flexible.
The more flexible, yeah, because this 12-centimeter paper is giving us.
That's why I said that you can, like what I did with this, I just folded and cut it into 4 to make the pixel. But again, I have seen where the big ones were combined with the really small ones, and it gave a very beautiful outlook. I think I saw it as a wall art or something, where they had a big one like that, and then they have small ones, and the ones that were really even smaller, and It was just around it like that. So, and it just kept getting different combinations from it. Different combinations. Let me see if I can. Okay, I put this here. Okay, I'll pull this close so that you can see what I'm doing. Yes, so I can have this. This is something that it can become something of a hobby, you can play with. Sometime when I'm less busy or when I need to figure something out, when I think that I am not focusing properly on something, I leave whatever I'm doing completely and try to just arrange some pixels. I fold some pixels and I try to make as many combinations that I can as possible. And by the time I'm done, most of the time, I feel very relaxed and I am creating again, So you can start to see, even with the big ones and the small ones, there are still a lot of things that you can come up with,
Why do you call them pixels, please?
Okay, so like because of the sizes. So
okay.
if these are for the big ones, they are not necessarily pixels, but because of the small sizes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Because of the small sizes. So yes.
It's kind of cute though, pixels.
Yeah. If there are any questions, please, this is a good time to ask your questions. We have about 3 minutes.
The purple should go in. The purple should go in.
No, this is how I choose to do my own. No, doctor, you can do your own anywhere you want, any color that you want to color by.
I am saying.
Yes.
I am saying that the two blues should touch the edge at that red point so that the triangle can be perfect.
Oh, you mean this, yeah?
That place, so yeah, close the purple here. Exactly. Exactly.
Doctor is talking from the mindset of an artist, where everything has to be, precise.
Precise.
Yeah. But a lot of the time, it's just art in the end. It's just art in the end. Remember, non-judgmental, as many things as you can come up with.
True.
That's what is important.
So Toby, those little ones are 6, yeah? It's the 12 centimeter paper you divided into 4. So there are 3.
Yes. So from the 12 centimeter, I can get 4 from yes.
So that's like there's 6 centimeters.
Yes. Is it 6 centimeters now? If you divide 12, that's about 4.
No, if you
okay, yes, 6. Yes, 6, correct.
Okay.
6 by 6.
Right.
But
6 by 6.
Yeah, rather than taking your meter rule to rule out 6 centimeter by 6, that could be very tedious. But once you just fold it in 4 and just rip it apart, you can fold as many pixels as possible.
Well, that's for those people that don't want to be precise, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because if you rip it,
and it rips.
Are we arranging?
Yes, sir.
Are we arranging together?
I think we should do the work individually. That's why I said
no, the one you are arranging before us is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Remove that pink allow that to be in the center, in the middle of that triangle, and remove the other one.
Which one?
Remove the second one. And put this one in the middle. Let it be in the center. Center
like this.
Of that. Hey.
Doctor is already seeing concepts for his next exhibition. he's already seeing concepts.
Centralize the right.
Yes, the center. But do you agree with me that the combinations or the things that you can think of with this is limitless? It just depends on how much you can dig deep and just think, observe, and fix.
Absolutely. And then like if you have lots of different colors, and then you have not just the colors here, there, and those themselves can create awesome things.
Beautiful. And then imagine that you're doing it on a white canvas. If it's on a white canvas, all of the colors come out really, really well. Yes, it comes out really, really well. And it is something that you can even decorate, or black. It's something you can decorate your room with. It can become really, really aesthetic. Aside the fact that it's just a game, it can really, really become aesthetic. So
are we allowed to glue them?
Of course, yes, but to the canvas, you'd need to glue them, and that's very simple. You just need to apply top gum and all of that, and then you keep fixing them. Yes. But I'll still want us to make our combinations and take as many pictures as possible and send it in, so that we can combine. I'll put it in a document. It's part of our project tasks. So let's do that. Yes. Okay, any questions? If there are no questions for this session,
no questions.
Let me look at the chat. Oh, I like this. Adinyoju already helped us to put all of the steps in words. Beautiful, beautiful. So, yes, so it means that my session is officially over. So a few things before we call it a day. Yes, we have been doing great so far. We're approaching the 3rd week already. So today is the start of a new week. And I think the hardest thing right now is the groups. We have 2 distinct different groups, still in the same cohort. But it is also important to understand the reason for these groups and how to best maximize. I can see that in both groups, a lot of activity is already going on, and that's the idea. We want to have a very, very healthy competition. We want to have a situation where outside the major, the big room, which is the platform, we have an even smaller house where people can interact, can get to know themselves, can get to encourage themselves, cheer themselves up. So the last time I checked, I know that Group B, Group B have put up their what's it called now? All of their nominees, their candidates. So we still await Group A. Now, as far as it's concerned, this is the last week where I'm going to have to moderate or facilitate. Going forward, we're going to be having a representative from both the Group A and the Group B to do that. Once Group B brings forth their anchor person, we'll be having meetings before our Sunday programs, just so that they can be kept abreast and know exactly what to do and how to do it. So yes, this is my last time as a moderator. I hope you enjoyed it while it lasted. Yes, so from next week, we're going to be seeing fellows like us, having to moderate these things. And yes, the fun has just started. I want you to maximize the groups, please. Maximize the groups. Ensure that you look around, who is not participating enough, who is not around, who is not speaking. You can go into their DM, you can speak with them. Just ensure that the idea of team spirit, comes to film it. Also remember that it is still the same groups that is going to determine the pilot project. So the earlier you start to really gel and bond together, the better it is for us all. Now, also remember that all of our projects are being recorded, and we're going to have like a score sheet at the end of the program. So please do your task. Make sure that you do them properly, submit them properly. And like I dropped in the group yesterday, it is important that from henceforth, whenever you're dropping your entries, please include your groups in it so that we know the group that is actively working and the groups that are not working. That is one of the ways to know. So please, I am Alexandria, belong to group A, B, C, project, so, and the like. So that's the new format from henceforth. So yes, any questions? I hope I'm not forgetting anything. Any questions? Okay, if there are no questions, remember
I do have one.
Yes, please.
Please, can we get this recording section?
Yes, just like we have done in the last 2 weeks, we'll try to process this and share it in the group. And yes, that reminds me also, please follow, especially the two YouTube pages, the Origami Society Nigeria page and the other one, the Folded It page, through which we do our tutorials. Try to subscribe to them. So we're going to share the videos on the group so that we can all maximize and enjoy all of the times that we missed. Of course, my network was all over the place, so there are little bits that we might not get now. We need to watch the videos again. Yes, so that's it. Are there any other questions?
No, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So if there are no other questions, keep communicating in your groups, keep bonding, keep working as a team.
I have one. Sorry, Toby.
Yes, yes, please.
The week previous, like last week, if you forget to do one, does it still count if you do it in the new week?
If you forgot to do one, please do it. It will still count.
I mean, it will still count, yeah?
Yes,
okay.
It will still count. Yes, it will still count.
Then.
Please make sure that you do it. Yes.
All right.
So
bye.
The immediate task is as many combinations, fold as many pixels, do as many combinations, and take pictures of them and drop them in the group. I'm sure that by the time you start dropping in the group, it will inspire others to do the same. And we can put it in a document and see what we're able to come up with. And as many combinations, we're about 15, 18. I'm sure that we should be able to come up with about roughly maybe 100 combinations. So I look forward to seeing these images of what we can pull off. All right, thank you guys. I hope you had a great time. Okay, attendance. Some people have left. Yes, this is where we'll drop attendance. Let us drop the attendance.
Are we to write names?
No. You're not writing names. We're just going to drop a form now so that you can feel. Yes. Give me 1 minute to drop that form.
My question.
Yes, sir. What's your question, sir?
Yes, we have some people showing talk in the groups, especially in group A. I don't know their names. I think I have Accra, Nairobi, Mbambane, Luanda, Abidjan, Kigali, and Abuja. About 6, 7 names. I've not shown up.
Okay.
And I'm not sure whether they are added to our groups.
If they have not been added to the groups, it definitely means that maybe they have not gone through. You know, we dropped a link. So they are supposed to read that link and join through the link. So perhaps they are yet to join through the link. So you might have to maybe reach out to some of them using the list.
Can we have the list?
Okay, I think I'll
for the 2 seconds.
Yes, I'll share with you.
For the 2 groups, thank you.
Yes, I'll share that on the group again. I have dropped the forms. I've dropped the forms. Please click on the forms and fill them. Remember that is also the attendance. So please fill the forms up and we'll drop it on the group again so that we can fill up the forms. So thank you. Without further ado, it's 10 minutes past 4. Let's have an amazing week ahead. See you in the chat session. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
See taking a picture.
Oh yeah, pictures. Okay, if you have your pixel, at least your pixel. Let me remove the spotlight. So if you have your pixels,
I put mine away.
Oh yes,
I put mine away.
As many people that have as many people that have.
Is it your bat or your butterfly that is flying away?
Okay.
Well.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, you can just take one pixel rather, and in 3, 2, 1. Okay, got that. Great. I got that. All right. Thank you, and have an amazing week. Bye.
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 Wishing you the same. Bye.